Hey, what's going on, guys? I am back and I have my very first ever Beckett grading submission here to go ahead and open for you guys on camera. And I already know what the grades came out as, so it's not a surprise to me, but you haven't seen them before, so I'm going to go ahead and share them with you, plus just to make sure everything made it through okay. When I open up and I talk about each card, 'cause there's two cards in here, when I talk about each card, you'll see what I'm talking about, and I'll kind of share with you my thoughts of what I thought when I found out the grades upon the day they were shipped. So here you go. Here's the box that it came in. There's only two cards in here, so let's go ahead and rip this open. Let's make sure that they came all right. And if you don't know what cards I submitted for grading, you will soon find out, because I don't think I said on here, on my channel, what cards I was getting graded. So let's go ahead and rip into this right now and make sure everything made it all right. Again, this is the first time I've ever done this before, so I didn't know how this was going to go. But let's go ahead and pull this up. Boy, they really packed this stuff in, too. Holy crap. All right. Yeah, it's really packed in there. Okay, well, at least that's good. That means they protected it. So, okay. The first card that was graded, I'm going to do I did a baseball card and a football card, so I'm going to do the baseball card first. And the reason I'm going to do that first is because, to me, this was the one that was, I think this is the one that was the most disappointing. So here you go. The first card that I had graded, and I do love these cases they put them in, by the way. They are really nice, the way they slab these things, is my Kelenic Bowman Chrome draft, numbered out of 250. Okay, so before I show the grading here, you can see the front. There's the back. And so here's what the grade came out. 8.5, 10. Now, if you take a look at the surface, and I'm going to try to lift the camera up so you can see the surface on here, or the subgrades. So take a look at the edges, 10, surface, 9.5, corners, 9.5, but look at the centering, 8. So it got an 8.5, which is near mint, 10 on the auto. But take a look at the back. I guess this is why. So if you look at it, I don't know if this is the way they were designed or not, but mine came out bad. So I guess I didn't notice this, but over here you can see the difference on this side here, and then you can see over here how it's a lot thinner. So I guess the back of this, the center and the back really killed it, and I didn't realize that. The top and the bottom look fairly well centered. I guess it's the sides. The front, I mean, the front looks fine to me. But then again, I am not a grader either. So super clean auto, surfaces and corners were really nice. Edges were a 10, which is phenomenal for a Bowman Chrome. But this is very disappointing because part of the reason I bought this was because I wanted to keep it as an investment since he's going to be a Mariner. So I'm very, very disappointed in that card. But I can't do anything about that. That's just what it came back as. All right, the next one I am a little disappointed in, but not as bad. And I personally don't really understand why it got the grade that it did. But the next one is the Barkley Green Pulsar auto that I pulled out of that mega box you guys saw a while ago, that Kaboom video that I made. Pulled from Walmart. It was the last one they had. I haven't seen another mega box since, so I'm guessing it was the last one that they had. And so you can see the back. And then here is the grade. Let me go ahead and pull this up. It got a 9-10. But take a look at the subgrades. So you got edges 9.5, corners 9.5, 10 on the surface, which is really, really, really hard to get on a chrome product like Prism or even Optic Football. What killed it again was the centering, 8.5 on the centering. Okay, 8.5. To me, just looking at this, I personally don't see it. I'm not sure what they meant on the centering. I compared this one to a 9.5, 10 that was on eBay, and the centering looked the exact same to me. But again, I'm not a grader, so I don't know. But that's what it came back at, 9-10. Mint 9-10. So not mint 9-10 is a little bit better. It's still not a 9.5 or higher, but it's better. The 8.5 that I got out of the Kelenic, let me see if I can angle it up here. The 8.5 that I have out of this Kelenic back here, that was a killer. It really was, because I did not realize that it was so poorly centered apparently. But there you go, guys. That is my first BGS grading submission. A lot of people say it's a huge gamble because you don't know what's going to come back as, and it's absolutely true, especially for Chrome cards or Chrome material type cards like like Prism and like Bowman Chrome. So, you know what? It is what it is. I'm probably going to sell the Kelenic, so if anybody's interested, hit me up in the comments below if you have an ideas of what you might want to offer me, or you can check it out on eBay when I put it up. The Saquon is going to stay in my collection. I don't think getting to 9-10 is really going to kill the value that much, but it is what it is. So there you go, guys. There's my first BGS submission for you. Thanks for watching as always. Please be sure to hit the like and the subscribe if you haven't, and the alerts so you know when I put up future videos, and I'll see you on the next one.